Hello and welcome to another art stream. I'm going to be doing some pose challenges where I'm going to take just some random stuff. I'll drag it in here just so you can see it to compare it. But I want to try to put all these different characters in different poses. Like, for instance, I'm trying to do this, create a new character right now for an upcoming part of the story. So this is a rough of that character, of a character that's I'm trying to introduce in the upcoming story arc that I'm working on. And as soon as I get my glove on, which I should have had available, but I didn't. Oh boy, come on. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Sorry. 1 second. It's always like you just take it off and you think you know where it is, and you realize you walk all over the apartment with it. Is it in my pockets? No. Okay. Because sometimes it is. Well, there's that. So you think it would be near that. Well, might have to just go without it today. I don't like doing this without it. Oh well. Huh. Oh, there it is. It fell behind my Cintiq. So. Okay. Sorry about the wait. Thank you for your patience. Hide this, hide that. I don't care if that's... No, I'll hide that too. Let's give it a little darker than that. Like, we'll give it this color. Because we want to... There. Okie dokie. Because we're drawing some layers. I mean, we're drawing some images. So, 1 second. No, never mind. It's fine. Okay. Un momento, por favor. Pinterest. What are you doing to me, computer? Why are you doing all the wrong things? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. What? What are you doing? What's going on? Where am I? What's going on? It just logged in for me. I don't know what that means. Okay, here we go. Well. That was a character I was trying to make, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. It says you're supposed to be extreme. That's kind of extreme. Maybe not as extreme as I want, though. I'll start with this one, just because it's fairly simple, but it's still not like. Oops. No. Oh, right. It would be good to have the image. So these are all. Let's see if there's a better. Whoops. No, I want to see the images off of that image. Mm-hmm. This is a good one, actually. I like this one better. Okay, this is more close to what I want, which is... okay. Save image. To... Pay desktop. Okay, save. 1 second, I must grab it. Or I can just, subview. Where'd it go, where'd it go, where'd it go? I can do this. I'm learned. That is wrong. I fail. Oh, that would be a cool one for the next one, actually. I know who to do that for. This is what I'm going to do first. Open. Now let's make this bigger. There we go. Cool. That makes things easier. So. This will be a drawing of my main character. Oops. I'm rushing already. I need to slow down. Actually, that's too low. Oops. Oh no, what have I done? I did it again! What have I done? Oh no! I'm a fool. Curses! Let's... 1 second. Okay. Let's get this going. What am I doing? Problem is I haven't drawn her from this angle, really. So, plus, like you can see, part of the foot is obscured, so it kind of, and let's see if I get this right. This is tricky. But that doesn't stop me. That looks wrong. That looks so wrong. Whoops. I did that wrong. Well, Sean. That's a little better, I think. Probably not. Probably because the hips aren't going high enough. Maybe. And I gotta also put into account my style as the character is kind of a skinnier. I don't know, she's about the same size as this character. So. Goodness, someone's coughing up a storm outside my window. At least my upstairs people aren't being loud right now, so that's good. Because glad I didn't have to stream last night, let's just say. Oops, that's what's wrong. Oh, did I? Oh gosh, chat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I dumb. Why I dumb? Why do I do this to myself? Why? Okay. Now I'm good. Let's start over again. I mean, it wasn't really even started much, so I'm not worried. I actually had to go back and redo it anyway because I did the shoulders were wrong. See, because this is kind of how you do it. You kind of like make like a you build off a frame. Is how I do it anyway. You kind of just make like a frame for the torso, for the hips, for the head. I draw the head last actually. For me, I think it's the best way to go. It kind of gives you more freedom because if you draw the head first, sometimes the pose you'll put the head in doesn't make sense for the body or what you want the body to be doing. So no, I said something like that. Actually, it's more right. It's kind of actually it's a little bit forward, and then it goes back like that. Don't take as probably not good to do as short brush strokes as I was just doing. This is the rough though, so you can do what you want with the rough really. I'm just trying to do a couple of these for this challenge, so they might be a little more rough. Well, they might be rough like the ones last time actually, because I was just trying to be fast. Sometimes you have to sacrifice some quality. Although it's always good to try to be good while fast, because it's kind of like reading and writing, where you might get more used to drawing at that speed. So change her hair. Maybe her, and since I like her face, I'm gonna make some more of it showing actually. And I don't care if that doesn't make sense. I want to show it. Actually, her face is mostly showing. It's just that it was maybe in my one she's kind of like just a little bit further into it. And this is also a different thing. My guitar is a different shape actually. It's my guitar. Her guitar. I'm sorry, June. I'm not taking your guitar. I swear. You can keep it. Mine just collected dust. I didn't. Well, it was my brother's actually, but he was going to use it anyway, so I took it, and then I didn't use it. So I think it's my parents. Oops, I put that too high. Put it down here. Really, the extreme part of this is more just the legs and how the torso is twisting. Plus, she wears, like, she's got these long sleeves on. No, she doesn't wear long sleeves. She's got a coat on. This one. Okay, so she's got her traveling gear on. Trying to think how to make her look cool, kind of like maybe make the jacket opening up a little, and pants would be like right around there. This is covering most of her, so no one's here. Gotta stop looking at that. Because I know you guys watch. So I'm not worried at all. I never am. Lies. No. I am going to start. I think I said this in the previous one, but I am going to work on that this weekend. Is did I on my social media I'll be posting what I at least when I'm going to be doing my streams. I mean, I'm going to try to do Mondays and Fridays. Still, I might try for Wednesdays once in a while. If I come up with a challenge idea, I might spontaneously just announce it. But I'll try and put that up in my my socials as well, like my Twitter and my Instagram. Da, 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 da. I think that's right. And just why am I worrying about this? I'm saying that I said I was going to do this loose, and now I'm going really detailed, or trying to be. And I haven't even finished the legs yet. I do like her boots. Those are cool. I kind of want to give her something like that, actually. Those are really cool looking. They have this really nice, like that design. I like that. Do they have? No, they have something on them. They got like this thing at the bottom, like there. Kind of. Right before the toe. I do like that they kind of have this whoops. I don't know. It's not wrong. It's just, it just didn't look right. Yeah, it still looks off. This happens though. You gotta be ready for this kind of stuff to happen. Like, poses will be off. That's nothing that's wrong. This leg's too close to this one. Man, this is like I said, rough. And the other thing that's kind of, maybe fix this a little too. Oops. Because she's got longer hair, it would be, well, maybe not that far. Da, 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 da. Beep, 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 beep. Dun, 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 dun. Thanks for joining. I'm doing these extreme angles, like this one for June. She's my main character in my comic. I thought it would be really fun to start with her. And as you can see, I have my reference up here, which I still need to make my reference for my color schemes. I'm going to do that tonight now that I know how to use it, because it's actually really easy. All you do is import, and you can pull any image you want into this window, and then just zoom in and out. Woo-hoo. This is me just finishing this up. Because I'm going to work on a couple of these this way. And then move on to the next one. I think your ear's too far back. That's your problem. For where her head was, it didn't really make sense that her ear was that far away. So, yeah, that's better. I like that more. She kind of didn't have it in the right spot. Your shoulders are a little low. I need to be lowered a little too. Yeah. It's better. Now she's got a neck. I could put her collar up a little bit so that... Yeah. I'm going to put that on mine too. For the... no, I'm not. Her guitar's different, so maybe there's like something behind it. But I still got to figure out some of the details for the guitar. I'll have to do more research on like some cool like maybe some Celtic stuff in there. Maybe she's got like a... It'd be kind of cool if she had like a Celtic cross or I don't know, or some like Fey symbols. I think it was gonna make like the bottom of the guitar, like here, all that's gonna have like different like runes carved into it. So I was gonna look up some font for runes so that I can just do that every time without having to worry about consistency. They'll be the same every time. That's much further away than I'm making them. That's the other part that I'm getting wrong. Is that this is her knee on this one. Because no, her knees are the same. But this part's shorter. Yeah. And you're yelling in the screen, no, you're wrong. Oh God. It's okay. That's closer. Because it's supposed to be like, I mean, like you can see, she's on this curved perspective. Like the floor's here. Oops, the floor's here. Beneath her feet. So, and her body's up here. And I hate tangents, so get rid of that. And put it like that. Yeah, that's a good picture of her, I think. Onward to the next one. Let's find it on the... Who should we do? I'm going to do a drawing of Richard. We'll find one. Okay. Well, I'm spelling this wrong. Oh, I'm not. Okay. The problem is so many people use swords, It's hard to find a good drawing of someone with an X. That's a good drawing of someone with a mustache. Lots of good drawings of people in kung fu poses, which he could kind of do. It would look kind of interesting with such a big guy. Why are there violin people in here? This is weird. It's like, nope, not. Sorry, this is just taking a second because there's a lot of pictures. Yeah, clubs and I could put him in a sword, but that's cool. Nope, he would never use that. That's not extreme. That's kind of extreme, but more for the axe than for him. A lot of good pictures. I shouldn't have chosen him next. Every one of these is great pictures for women, but I could have done one of them. I could have done one of my female characters. Because there's this website that has a lot of stock images, and the main model's a woman, so. And she does all these great reference photos of like her doing different action things, and it's really cool. I'll link it sometime when I'm not stuck looking for a picture. Guys, come on, I just wanted something to do. No, I just want a picture of a guy holding an axe. Why are there no... Why don't we try club? Melee. Yeah. Still no pictures of clubs. That's a girl. Because that's a great pose. That's kind of cool, but that's not what I need. That's too dark. Problem is, I guess they like to have this kind of character be the one that takes he's got like the size and shape of like a henchman for one of the bad guys in Batman, kind of. Where he's just like really thick middle chest and like meat, like he's just like a walking tank. Well, this could be cool. Let's do this one. Maybe. Oh, this will be even better. I found a better one. It's not really extreme, though, but it's okay. 1 second. I gotta do is save as to the desktop. Open over here. And after all that waiting, I get to disappoint you. No, I'm just kidding. There's... Oh, that one's cool, too, but that's not what I want. That's what I want. Okay. Cool. Yeah. A little easier for this one because it's just more of a... But I'm going to just push his size more on it. And... So I'm just putting in like the shapes of what he has versus this guy. This guy's obviously much more realistic. Oops. So I got it. I can push it a little bit, make him a little bit longer in some areas. Because then I can just shorten them later when I get the shape down 100%, but I think. What? Oh no! Oh, hi! Oh, this is gonna be the father. I think if you're looking at. Are you still there? Darn! I think I lost him. Oh well. That's what I get for not looking up for like a few minutes. Darn. So this will be Richard Steele song. Military family that has a background with dealing with the Fey invasion, where Oberon came and just like decimated us. But after he did some major damage and took some cities, the humans kind of struck back so hard that he retreated. Actually, he gave up his cities, but the people were, Elvenkind were and Fairykind were marooned there because they dropped a javelin from space, of Uru metal, which is like this is all lore. It will be explained later in the story. But this is like exclusive for you, people who watch this. And I've told a few people this story, but not many. But yeah, that is such the wrong size for the head. Sorry. I totally goofed that up. I was so excited about my story that I kind of like made his face wrong. There. Go back to this and kind of change it, because I was right at the first time. He's actually it would be more like this, so that his head doesn't look like a huge... Whoops. Oh, well, actually, the head and that's... Well, I can change it a little bit. Maybe. Slightly. It still has to move, though, because it's... So, take the selection tool. What? Oh no. Cancel. Cancel. Okay, move it over. Now. Wait. Right. Up. Actually. Okay. So it was just a little bit off. But yeah, they essentially just like launched it into his kingdom and shattered his kingdom into multiple realms because of the like incredible force of this giant piece of metal that just like had so much kinetic energy from like coming from space and going through a dimension. It picked up all the energy from in between dimensions and just cracked reality on the other side. So now there's just fairies marooned on Earth, and there's the threat of possible another uprising from Oberon, but nothing's happened yet. So I totally goofed this up. Never mind. I'm gonna start over. about that. So excited about my story that I kind of like didn't pay enough attention to the drawing itself. But yeah, that's kind of like the overarching lore of the world and the state it's in, where the world's rebuilding itself after such a nasty war, and people people have become used to the Fae, fairy folk, so. Elves are still disliked, but they're, for the most part, people will be okay with them as long as they don't resemble Oberon or his people. They had a specific look. This is better. That leg's wrong. Tried to make it more extreme. Extreme to extreme to be extreme. It's too bad because I lost some of the quality of the arm when I. Well, maybe not. I can't. Maybe this is okay. Maybe he's got it. He'll have this t-shirt on. So nice. Up here. Let's just do this. I'm gonna just reference. This is a reference practice, so I'm gonna use the face actually, especially since I'm trying to work on drawing him more closely to a side view. So this will be good practice. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Cool. I like it. Maybe so something like a double-sided mace. One side's is slightly bigger than the other. Right now, except that wouldn't be that way, it would be more the other way. Be like this, because it's going behind him. So, yeah, that's better. I mean, it's still rough as all get up, but that's okay. Do 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 do. Kind of made him. I bulked him up a little bit more in this one. I can make him a little smaller, probably. Come on. There, that's a little better. He was a little too big. He's not like a ogre. He's just this well, they're equivalent, like the equivalent to like a Navy SEAL, but for infiltrating the fairy realm. So whatever, like the same kind of rigorous level of training, but just for taking on fairies. Sounds weird, but it essentially he's just trained to fight different kind of monsters and like goblins and all that stuff. In his boots. He's got these. These are more like outdoor hiking shoes. Maybe I'll give him, not for this drawing. Maybe in the future I'll give him something, he'll have a change where they're more military grade. But to start out with, he's just a guy who likes to fix houses and just be useful to his neighbors. Kind of like a handyman kind of guy. So he wouldn't be dressed. He wouldn't have the kind of like stuff at his disposal. At his disposal, like military gear and all that stuff. He would have stored that somewhere else, farther away. So there might be some time in the story later on where he finds some of it. Because he can summon armor too, so he's not. He can summon weapons and armor. And little calf. It's already been 42 minutes, jeepers. Let me get bulge a little more down in for him because he's wearing boots, so they're kind of like getting in the way a little bit. Actually, that's one thing I did wrong. Or I didn't do as correct as I should have. There. Because that's what I wasn't doing right. Is that the body kind of, there's not much room over here because his body is actually more straight with his legs situated in different poses. So he can not steel toe. This ones are going to just be regular. Maybe make the arm actually lower. There. That's better. Yeah. Okay. No, why did I do that? What do I do? Yeah. I had the chest in the right area. But I just didn't have the body in the right pose exactly. So let's just add a little more detail to his face. To the chin, which is going to go up here actually. And if the head is actually that way, it would mean it was more like this. Yeah. Okay. We're slowly getting there. This is slowly getting carved away, and this is kind of sometimes what happens when you're just referencing something and you kind of want to make it your own, but you don't want to lose too much of the original character. So, give him some long ears. Actually, his hand is going like this, and then like that. So, right? Let's see. What is this? Yep, it is. It's kind of going over the weapon like that. So. Nice. Let's wear that because it didn't show the. He missed him. I'm so disappointed that I missed it. Talking to someone. If they see this again, I'm sorry. And I think you were watching me draw June because she was the first one. So I think that's who you were seeing. I could have just drawn them shirtless. I should have done that too, but nah, that's okay. I don't know how YouTube. I think they're okay with that, but I'm never sure. Yeah, that's cool. I like that weapon. Some more like things you can use to whack people without going down it. These discs on the side. Yeah, that looks cool. One second. Guess not. Never mind. Let's try and do one more. So I think that's good enough for this one. I like how it came along. I don't want to. I want to fit one more in at least, or a quicker one. Yeah, because that's what I've been. Speedy Gonzalez. Let's see. I should have done that one. Oh well. That would have been a good one too. Now I need to think of who I want to draw next. I think I know who, but I can't really choose until I find. I've already done that. Oh, that's a cool drawing, but that's not what I want. I don't know. That's a figure. Huh. Who should I draw next? I don't know. That's a cool pose, but I don't know what I would do with it. Yeah, let's draw her. She's not one of my main characters. I don't know if she's even going to show up in this story. But this is a cool pose. So, that I don't know if I can use. Because she's not... Maybe I can find another version of it. Alright. Don't know the rules! YouTube, help! I guess I can't use that one. I was going to, but it's... She's wearing her top might be too reveal, like the bikini kind of, but it's covering everything, so shouldn't be a problem. But don't want to put it in my window if it's a problem. That one would be cool if it was a better angle. I kind of was trying to do one where they're like doing like a yoga pose kind of, because she's a... That one's not good. That would get me in trouble for sure. Trying to find a fun... I think I know what I might do. Maybe. Actually, that's a cool one. Not too extreme, but it works. Maybe. Kind of hard to see her. I'll think about that one actually. Why don't I just save it, and if I can't find anything in a few in the next minute or so, I'll do something else. Sorry about this. I should have told these beforehand. It's dumb on my part. I just kind of was fighting between a couple different ideas for what to do today, and one of them was just to draw those characters again, but part of me is thinking I should have just done that. But well, that's very extreme, but I don't like it. I don't like it when you get camera shots that are like right in something. I mean, that's that would be kind of cool, but I'm conflicted. I don't think I'll have problems with this one, and it could work really good for her, actually. Maybe. Let's try it. I'm sorry, YouTube, if this angers you, but it's... I mean, she's fully dressed, so I don't see why it would. This is going to be a picture of Grace, but done with this pose. So yeah, it should be okay, I think. It'd be kind of fun to do a more of a close-up, fun, like something that maybe she sent. This is something she sent her husband. It's like, out with animals. And she's... Maybe you have her friend in the background just like hiding herself from the camera. Like, no, I'm not here. Don't mind me. Actually, that wouldn't work because it's a sky view, so that wouldn't work. Because she's kind of, it's like an upward shot. Please don't get angry if this is... This shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. I hope it's not a problem. Should have put some music on here to appease the YouTube gods of approval. I don't know. She'll just go kind of up, oops, above that. But her chin is kind of tucked in. So I'll do that too with her. She's just waving. Hello! She just put the phone down on the ground to make the call. Like, hi! She has her thing on, kind of blowing in the wind. Her hair's kind of fluffing the wind too. That's why it's all over there. How am I doing on time? I'm at an hour, but I want to finish this up. I want to at least make her look more like her. So she's got a baggier there. Probably goes like that actually. It's loose here probably. She's just chilling out. I should have done one of her swimming. Oh well. That would have been cool too. Maybe next time. This is like a research jacket, so that's she's wearing. She's got the sleeves. Yeah, she's got the sleeves pushed up because she's just trying to chill out for once. They're all like ruffled here. So, 'cause, 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 ' Big boots on. All the way up to her knee. For this shot, anyway. Can't remember if I gave her... I think I did give her, actually, big boots. I don't know how that would do in nature, actually, but... They looked cool, so... So as you can see, I'm just taking it as like a suggestion, kind of. I'm not actually even taking it that seriously as a reference. Just kind of like something to just work off of for the vague idea of the pose. Maybe I should make her hair actually go down a little bit more. Her eyes are a mess. I gotta clean those up. Maybe she kind of is getting just she's that character has your typical like just almost like commercial stare. She's more just like smiling and like a slightly coy smile, like hello. And of course she's just a little baby dragon behind her, maybe. Like, yeah. That's the tricky thing, is adding things to a drawing when they're not there. Guess her hand would be a little bit further away since it's supposed to be up in the in the view with her head, so it'd be more like that. Oops. Do 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 do. I know I probably goofed this, but I don't care. I like what I did. This is her character, kind of, not that. She's just a chill, happy person. So. Maybe she's actually like doing the thing with her lips where she's No. You look too good. That's better. Like the mouth open a little bit, like, hey! Do 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 do. Okay. Well, see if I get crushed by the algorithm gods by this abhorrent use of photography. Probably not. Probably don't care. Probably don't care. Probably don't care. Probably don't care. Little bird, little bird, little bird. Maybe it's just like she's got this. Just a raven behind her, you know, nothing big. Get a reference for that actually, because I'm not going to do this wrong. I always end up making Corvids look wrong. Oh look, it's Raven from the Teen Titans. That's what I wanted an image of. Thank you, internet. It's funny because it's kind of like this shape, but it's just slightly different. I think the beak is not straight, and this is right here, but it's actually a little higher actually. She just got a raven on her shoulder. Like, yep, this is my friend. And I don't know who this guy is, but he's hungry. Ah, feed me. It's like this little pet. Like, apparently, four-eyed dragon. Got his tongue like laughing out like, blah. One hand's on her hand. Ah. And she's just randomly got a chickadee on her shoulder, on her leg. Deep. Cheep. Chickadee. Or maybe something bigger than chickadee, actually, because I ended up making him a little too big. I like this one. This one came out pretty good, actually. So, I just want to clean up this one a little bit more. I think of the three, this one came out the best. Well, it was supposed to be the. I was surprising myself because I didn't think that would be my favorite. I thought that this would be, but that one came out a little too rough because it was the first one. But that's June. I could maybe clean it up a little bit more because I kind of was being really. Oops. No. Okay. I think I was just being too rough with it, kind of. I should have done something more with her pose because I was really back when I was doing this one. I was so determined to mess with perspective that I didn't really look at the pose to try and make a compelling pose. Instead, I just wanted to make a pose that was more difficult to draw. Just cleaning up these and then I'll call it. But I'm going to make them look better. Because I said so. Wild stallions. Trying to come up with a cool, this is rough. This is just kind of, that doesn't work. Some kind of sound wave thing to show, or an energy thing showing that it's resonating something off of it. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I do love how with Brendan's brushes, you get this like really cool like push really light. I get these nice thin lines, like so. Whoops. Except when it does that, and then it didn't. Wow. All yesterday, I kept. I think if you sometimes you can confuse the brushes if you do certain things with them, and I somehow really confused the brush because it kept going into glob mode, and I don't know why. So, Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. I think her mic's a little bit off still. There. Thinner lines on things further away. Show a little bit of distance. I said thinner. Okay. According to that, though, they were on close to the same level. No. Well, whatever. I think now I'm just doing the thing you shouldn't do, which is try and change a photo in your drawing to make it work. Mm-hmm. Nothing that big. Those are too big. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Add some more here. To that. Cool. A little longer than her hair normally is, but it's okay because it's fur. Well, I can actually make it shorter without being too crazy. If I just do that. So her hair still is crazy there. And that looks more like her. Cool. I did it! I made her. That's way better. That looks more like her. I don't know why. But I think it's just the shorter hair. The long hair was bugging me, and it's gonna get dark sleeves. Better than that. Cheating a little. Just so they look different. Because her coat's a bright color, and then her maybe rip one of her jeans. Like she's at a concert. Maybe she ripped them. There we go. Okay, so now that one's. Now we're close. Because. Oops. You know what I can do? Instead of fighting this, I can just go. Since we're done with the reference. So now we have him, who's. Excuse me. I said I want to draw on this layer. Just cleaning up some of the lines. With him, it looks pretty good, honestly. It's not too bad. It's just small things here and there, maybe. So this will be most prominent. The neck muscle there, going down to his There we go. That looks better. Richard Steele song. So today we drew the Steele songs, actually. I didn't mean to do that. I was actually going to draw different things, but I kept having issues finding reference because I didn't think this through ahead of time, but that's okay, because sometimes that's what happens with these streams. I like to just be on the fly sometimes. So, I don't even know. In fact, I'm not even looking at my stream right now. Is my mouth open? I don't know. Find out. It is. Okay, good. And then we had the final one, which was her, which I love, because she's just like super happy and smiley and the bundle of happiness that she is. Maybe make like a squiddy thing behind her. Like, woo! It's like, what? It's like, ah! maybe it's screaming. It's like, ah! This wispy little thing. Some kind of... It's got little arms. Like, hey! And the bird's looking at like, food? Food? Can I eat it? No, probably not. Good idea. And then Dragon's like, me hungry. Feed me. Feed me. It's like a kind of... Like hungry. Feed. So I think that should be fine. It's really, I really changed what it was from what, like, even the sentiment, because that's kind of a, like, commercial, like, Vogue kind of, like, image. And this is more just, like, her being, like, in a fun pose with all these crazy critters around her. Yeah, I like it. It's a little messy, but that's okay. Because you can always go back and clean later. I might actually make this her, like, maybe I'll make this the background on his phone. Like, he liked this picture so much where he's just like, I miss her. So just got these jeans on, so it'll be like that. And like that. Man, I love this pen. It is so fun to use. I love it. I mean, look at that line. That's so much fun. So that'll be our stream. Thank you everyone for who stopped by. I'm sorry I didn't answer your question when you were here, but I'm just glad I got to try this out. I mean, I've done this before, but not with these three characters. I mean, or not with the skills I have now, which are a little better than they were back then, so. I mean, it's still rough, but that's okay. Even my rough stuff now is better than what I was drawing before, so. Get her pendant on there. So it kind of like makes these things grow. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So I'll be drawing again on Monday. I probably won't be drawing on Wednesday. Unless it's something very easy. Because it's only going to be like... I might even just make it a 20-minute one. We'll see. We'll aim for 20 because I always overshoot. So if I end up at like 28, I'll be okay. I'll set a timer actually. And that'll work. So, you know, like I said, I'm going to work on a roster soon, so that should be up in the near future, so that these aren't just ambushing people and surprising them, because I apologize for that. But yeah, I love this pen. I gotta draw on this. I gotta use this more. Sorry, getting distracted. I can't make this another like hour-long goodbye. But thanks for dropping by, everyone, and like I said, I'll be streaming on Monday, so have a great weekend, and